Hello everyone, can you hear me?
Yes, good morning, Shipra. Good morning. How are you today?
I'm not able to hear anyone here. Hello?
Hello.
Yes everyone, still I'm not able to hear you.
Hello.
Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Simeon here.
So right now we will wait for some of the students here that they can join here, and then we will start our class. For 2-3 minutes we will wait for them.
That's fine. You keep quiet.
Simeon, please mute your mic. Mute your mic. That will help.
Shall I start the class right now? Everyone, good morning.
Good morning. Yes, you can start.
Okay. I'm not able to see most of the students here. Nobody have come.
Good morning, Justice.
Good morning, Precious. How?
How are you today?
By God's grace, I'm doing well. And you?
I'm fine, thank you. Well,
Thank,
thank you.
thank.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm in for the class. I don't know. Is the class starting?
Yeah. Right now, I'm waiting for you all to join here.
Okay.
Some of them to join here.
See people that listen to the class. I'm only in the class. I said good morning. She said good morning. That she's waiting for us to join us. That's India.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are we all doing?
Very fine.
We're doing well.
You're doing great.
Nobody knows the class. Like, who am I going to take to start this
Who's
class
your
now?
mic?
Good morning, all.
Ah, Jesus, Father, Lord Jesus. Start the class. Who is the lecturer? I should start the class now.
I'm Stefan from Zambia.
Hi, Stephen.
Okay.
I can
Morning.
see we have different people from all over the world.
Okay.
Just
Yes, this is Emmanuel joining from Zambia.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Richard from Ghana.
morning, Richard.
Okay. This Victor Ventus from Nigeria.
This is Precious from Nigeria.
Morning, Fred.
This is Justice from Ghana.
Morning,
This
Jay.
is Amos from Nigeria.
Annie, what's your pronunciation of your name? Annie, I'm talking to you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay. Good morning, ma.
What is the pronunciation of your name?
Victor Ventus.
That is Annie.
Vic Aniehe. Aniehe.
Annie. Okay.
Yes. Aniehe.
Ani Wachuku Victor.
Shall we start our class today?
Yes. Yes. Aniehe Wachuku Victor. Yes.
Okay, nice. I was not able to spell it easily.
Oh, it can be spelled easily. It's a very simple name.
Okay, nothing. But it's a little complicated for me.
Yes, because it's a Nigerian name. So
Okay, no problem. I will call you Annie. Okay?
okay, Annie. Okay. Is that
Ani, what state are you coming from?
Enugu State, Nigeria.
Enugu State. Okay.
So everyone, we shall start our class now.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Yes, let's have the class.
Hello, I'm Charles from Zambia. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So all of you, today we are going to study about what is the community-based participatory action research, right?
Just like classroom. Yes. Cool.
What is CBPAR? What you all of you are going to do right now? What is it? You all of you must know about it. You must, these things must be clear to you very finely so that you can proceed to projects easily. Right, everyone?
Okay.
Yeah. So
CBPAR.
now, what is the CBPAR? It is the full form of CBPAR is community-based participatory action research. So, can anybody tell me what is the community-based participatory action research? Can anybody formalize it? What the meaning you can take it from this? Can anybody
Community.
Can anybody find out what kind of meaning it is telling or giving to us? This full form.
Okay. Community-based participative action research.
Yes.
Hello.
Okay.
What's your questioning?
Yes, Justice.
Okay, ma. When we talk about community-based participatory action research, it's simply an innovative tool or process of undertaking research or projects in a particular community whereby the researcher involves the community members, other partners, academicians, or other researchers to be able to find out the real situation or problem confronting a particular group of people in a community and to be able to come out with sustainable solutions to the problem. So this is where a researcher finds a particular problem concerning a group of people, and the researcher involves the people in the research or the project
Okay.
be able to get their views and opinions about what is actually going on in the field or what is actually the challenge they are facing and to address the problem. So it's basically a research about a group of people in a community whereby both the researcher and the people themselves are involved in everything that will go on in the project or in the research. Thank you.
Right. Anybody else? Yes, Prashant.
Okay. Community-based participatory action research, in my opinion, is the step-by-step approach or principles that a researcher adopts adopt while carrying out the research from community. So from the name community based, it tells you that it is the principles or processes that a researcher adopts to carry out community community project. For instance, the word there, I want to break it down from community-based participatory action research. Now, community-based, it involves community. Participatory means that you have to involve the researcher adopts principles that is participatory in nature. That is that the community that you have identified the issue to the issue under study are involved in the research. The researcher does not just work alone, rather it involves every member of the community. So these are principles, these are processes, let down processes that the researcher adopts once he or she identifies a problem in a community. So from community entry, identifying the leaders of the community and involving the community members in the project, all the principles that and all the processes is entirely community. It has community influence. It has community flavor in it. So the researcher does not just work alone. You don't just sit at your house and then you've identified a problem in a particular community and you say, okay, you come and sit down alone and then in your house to solve the problem. No, you have to go to the community and involve every member of the community. So you have to follow step-by-step principles. You have to follow step-by-step processes so that at the end of the day, the community as a whole will be part of it. That's why it is community-based. This is done involving community members. You can't do it in isolation. You can't do it without the community. That's my understanding. Thank you.
Else, the new students who have joined today, anybody from them?
Yes. Yes, I'd like to also make a contribution. I'm a new student. Hello?
Hello, I can hear you.
Yes, this is Emmanuel. Yeah, from my own understanding, I would say this is the framework that enables you, or a platform that enables you to physically get first-hand information.
Any other mobile?
Hello?
Hear you?
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Right now it is fine.
It is fine. Okay, so I was saying this is the framework or a platform that enables you to get first-hand information from the people that are physically on the ground, where you like do an interview with them where they are able to give you the views, or they will be able to tell you the issues that are affecting them physically with you being there on the ground. Yes, that's what I can say for now.
Yeah, hello, I just want to make some contribution. Yeah, I'm Richard from Ghana. Yeah. Mine is it's a systematic approach that the members of the community used to make a research on a particular
Richard, go to some network area.
Subject.
Sure.
Can you hear me now?
Your voice is cut.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said take approach that the members of the community use to make a research on a particular subject.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I would like to say, whenever we are going for any research, when we are going to find out our questions, answers for our questions, we always follow some community.
Je, unasikia? Angalia kwenye mavideo yani. Inawezekana labda kuna video ambazo usitaki.
Yes. And everyone can hear me? Now, first of all, I would like to tell everyone here that once I am talking here, if I ask you anything that it is right or not, you all of you just unmute your mic and say yes or no. Right?
Yes, we understand.
Yes, yes.
And once you all of you are through with this completion of the meeting, after that you can ask me the questions, whatever you have. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And in
Okay.
between, I will keep on
Understood.
asking to you
All right.
whether
Understood.
you understand or not. Okay? Before that, nobody will unmute their mic. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, understood.
Good. Now, the community-based participatory action research means once you are going for any research there in a community, you are opting for a community, there you will go and participate with them, you will interact with them, you will get closer to them, and then you can take actions regarding your research with them. With the help of them, you can forward progress with your reports, progress with your research. There. Got it, everyone here?
Yes, yes, got that.
Yes.
Yes,
So
we
when
got it.
written, the CBPAR is a framework or approach to conducting research that is characterized by the principles and the relationships between the communities and the academic researchers, right? Once we are going for any research in a community, we have to build up a kind of relationship with them so that they are very helpful for you to go for your research forward. Okay? And next, we are using our academic researchers also in our this research so they can help us to take decisions further how we can proceed in our research. Got everyone here?
Yes, got that.
Yes.
Got that.
Yes, Simon?
Yes.
Good. This type of research requires the partnership development, the cooperation and negotiation, and commitment to the addressing local issues. Here, this sentence means those who are going for the research, they need a partnership development. What is the meaning of the partnership development? That you are going to develop your relations with the community as well as with the people with whom you are going to put the questions for and the people who are getting involved with in your community research, right? Then cooperation is always needed in any field of work. Like if you want to go for any kind of work, you need a cooperation from others. You are expecting that, and for that you have to build a relationship with them, a good relationship, right? Right, everyone.
Yes,
Yes,
yes, yes.
right. We got that. Thank you.
Then the
Yes.
commitment to the addressing local issues, that is also an important point. Whatever the community you are choosing and wherever you are going, you must be knowing what kind of issues are going over there. You have to find out issues. You have to work on those issues so that the people get closer to you. Because most of the time people want the solution for their things, and if you are giving them solution for anything, you are the most important person for them, right? So this is a kind of behavior which you are going to show them, a kind of ownership which you are going to show them, that yes, you are here to develop their community, you are to help them to get out of their problems. Everyone here?
Yes, please,
Yes,
we
yes,
got
we're
you.
here.
Yes, please.
Fine. That's a good thing. Everyone can understood this now. Now the two kinds of definitions have come up for the CBPAR as the Office Behavioral and the Social Science Research at the National Institutes of Health defines the CBPAR as an applied collaborative approach that enables the community residents to more actively participate in the full spectrum of research from conception to design to conduct to analysis to interpretations to conclusions and the communication of the results with the goal of influencing change in the community health and systems, programs, or policies. So, in this definition, they want to say that is National Institutes of Health defines this definition as if that here the community residents, okay, once they start participating actively in your research, they will help you in the conception, they will help you in designing your research, they will help you how to conduct your research, then they will help you in analysis of your research, what how you are proceeding, these points are right or not, you should have to keep these points or not, then their interpretation will help you, their involvement will be there, there are so many views will come to you which help you in proceeding with your research, they will help you in telling you the main conclusion, the foreseeing conclusion, whatever you are seeing over there, that conclusion you will come up. Then the communication of the results, the result which you have got properly from your community, from residents of the community, and with the goal of influencing change in community health. That is the main point, that community is involved with you in your research just to bring a kind of change in their community health, in their systems and programs or policies. Otherwise, they will not join you, right? So, this is a point they have raised, that this community based kind of research helps the researchers as well as the communities to work together and find out the solution for the problems. Right, everyone here? Understood this definition here?
Yes, yes.
Say yes or no?
Yes, we got that. Thank you.
Fine. Simon, Amos, Emmanuel, did you understand?
Yes, I got what you said.
Good. And there's Bala. Bala, did you? Bala, did you understand? Emmanuel? Bala, Emmanuel. I don't know he's listening to me or not. Well, I'll proceed further here. Now, the second definition, which has come from another widely used definition of CBPR from the Community Health Scholars Program of W.E. Kellogg Foundation, defines it as collaborative approach to research that equitability involves all partners in the research process and recognizes the unique strengths that each brings. CVPAR begins with a research topic of importance to the community and has the aim of combining the knowledge with action and achieving social change to improve outcomes and eliminate the disparities. Right? Here they are talking about the equability between the partners as well as the researchers who are working on research program. Right? Right, everyone? That once you
Right,
will give
right,
Yes,
right.
right.
Yes, yes, I've
Yes,
gotten you.
right.
You can proceed.
to others, they will help you in a right manner. Got it? Now,
Yes, we got that. Yes,
Yes,
got it.
yes, yes.
in other words, the community-based participatory research adds to or replaces academic and other professional research with research done collaboratively, that is collectively, with or by community members, so that the research results both come from and go directly back to the people who need them most and can make the best use of them. So, in short, they are telling you that the community based participatory research helps the community and their residents to work collectively with you, all researchers, so that they can help their society, their community about their problems, to solve their problems. Okay, everyone here?
Yeah. Yeah, we can get you. Yeah.
Now, the comparing of the traditional research methods with the community engaged research and the community based participatory research. Research through FSD should strive for the CBPAR. FSD here means that feasibility in turn research. Okay? The research through the FSD should strive for CBPAR with full partnership and equal control. But the CBPAR lies at the ideal end of the research type spectrum and is not always the easiest to achieve. Below is a comparison of the table 1 of traditional and the community engaged and CBPAR. Okay, so here we have given some kind of comparison between the traditional way of research, secondly, the community engaged kind of research, and the CBPAR which we are going through. Okay, first of all, we will compare it with the research objective. Right? In research objective, the traditional ways based researches will go as based on data and the funding priorities. Got it? In traditional research, what we mainly see, that is the data which we have to collect, which we have collected. Secondly, that is the funding priorities. What kind of funding is going on for that kind of research? Then in the community engaged research, it tells us about the community input in identifying locally relevant issues. In this, the community is involved in the research and they will find out what kind of issues are going on in their community and they will tell you about it. Right? Then the CVPR comes and work on this research as a full participation of the community in identifying issues of the greatest importance. Here, you and the community get involved. In the community engaged, you were not getting involved with the community. Only the community was working over there to find out the problems or the issues which are going within the community. But in the CBPR, here you are also involved with them to find out the issues and what kind of issues are should be in the more priority. You and your community will decide about that, right? Then we will coming to the study design. In traditional research, the study design will be designed based entirely on the scientific rigor and the feasibility. Okay, everyone? Got this point here?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes, we
Yes,
got that.
yes, we got it.
If any problem comes, then ask me over that. Okay? In the community engaged, the researchers work with the community to ensure study design is culturally acceptable. Here, the researcher have to design the community research program in which so that the design giving it over, that should be acceptable. That is CBPAR, the community intimately involved with your study design. In this, the community intimately involved with your study design. Then we will come to the recruitment and retention. In this recruitment and retention, the traditional study research based on the scientific issues and best guesses regarding how to best reach community members. Here you are just have to understand those issues single individually, and then you have to decide how you can best reach to the community members regarding your best points which you have find out, and you can discuss it with them. Okay, this is all process you have to take on individually here. Then in the community engaged research, the researchers consult the community representatives on the recruitment and retention strategies. Here, the discussion will be there between the researchers consult with the community representatives on recruitment and retention of strategies. What kind of strategies they are going to make with the help of the community members, that all discussion you all researchers will do. But in CVPR, the community representatives provide guidance on the recruit and retention strategies and aid in recruitment. They will help you in recruitment also of the other people. They will help you in the retention of the strategies, and they will guide you how you can proceed with your research in this community. Got everyone? Got that?
Yeah, we
Yes,
get
yes.
it.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes, we got it.
Yes, we got that. Yes, thank you.
Now the point comes here, the instrument design. The instruments in the traditional way, traditional researches, the instruments adopted or adapted from other studies tested chiefly with respect to existing analytic methods. Here we use the analytic methods to find out whether your equipments are working on that way or not. Then in the community engaged kind of research, the instruments adopted from the other studies and tested, adapted to fit local populations. Right, everyone? Any doubt in this point here?
Yeah.
Or I have to explain it?
Please go ahead.
Okay, fine. Then in the CVPR, the instruments developed with the community input and tested in similar. Here we don't have to use the previous instruments. Here we will come along with the community and we will develop our own inputs, own equipments for the further progress in your research. They will get tested in the population or the within the community only. Okay. Then the point comes to the data collection. In traditional research that conducted by the academic researchers or the individuals with no connection to the community. Here, the data collection in traditional way is not connected with the community. Here you have to go to your academic researchers and the individuals to find out the answers for your questionnaires. Data you will collect from them, and then you just give your research or the thesis for your approval further. In community engaged, the community members involved in some aspects of the data collection, but not in every aspect, right? But in CBPR, the it is conducted, data collection is conducted by the members of the community to the extent possible based on available sets. Focus on the capacity building. They mainly focus on the capacity of a community to build up about their how they will discuss on the points how they can build up their community more effectively right? And in this, all the members of the community work here with you all. Then in the analysis and interpretation, the academic research, in traditional research, the academic researchers own the data and conduct analysis and interpret their findings, right? Here, not you are going to interpret the data, neither you are going to analyze it, neither you are going to conduct it, okay? Only the academic researchers are going on this. Secondly, in the community engaged, academic researchers share the results of the analysis with community members for comments and interpretation. In this, the academic researchers will have to share the results of the analysis. Okay, they are not going through the process of the analysis, they are just putting their results of the analysis with the community members, they will share with them, and that's all. The things get completed there only. But in the CBPR, the data is shared, community members and researchers work together to interpret the results, right? In this, whatever the data you have collected, whatever you have understood from the community, here you will involve the community members to understand it. Okay, you will involve the academic researchers, not the academic, you are the academic researchers there only, the committee members, and you will work together to finalize the results, to find out the results easily. Right, everyone here? Got this point?
Yes.
Anybody else? I'm not hearing any yes from others.
Yes.
Yes,
Nah.
yes, yes.
Yes.
Mute your mics. Now the dissemination point comes here. In this, the results published in peer-reviewed academic journals, whatever the results have come out in traditional researches, whatever the results have come out, you just share them or they get published in the peer-reviewed academic journals. That is in your own group, not any other group, or they are not going to publish in any other journals. In the community engaged, the results disseminated in community venues as well as peer-reviewed journals. In this, the community venues are there where your results get disseminated. Results will be shown over there as well as in your peer-reviewed journals. But in CBPAR, the community members assist the academic researchers to identify appropriate venues to disseminate the results in a timely manner, and community members involved in dissemination results also published in peer-reviewed journals. Here in CBPR, your results will get published in the peer-reviewed journals as well as the community members will help you in finding the right venues for your results should be shown over there. Okay? They will help you in finding right venues to disseminate your results, like the public meetings, radio, bulletin, etc. Fine, everyone? So this
Yeah.
kind of
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
is a more valuable kind of research in if you are going to compare it with other research methods of researches. Fine, everyone?
Yes,
Fine,
that's
fine,
fine.
fine.
That's fine.
Now here we will discuss some the cautionary tale. Here cautionary tales, that means what you all of you have to follow or what you should not follow in that way. Unfortunately, there has been a long history of researchers leaving community concerns and interests out of the research agenda, leading to caution on the part of the communities. Some of these situations include like topics selected without determining if they address real needs of the community, No studies conducted on communities. Community was only involved as a research subject. No mechanisms for sharing research findings or continuing successful programs. Communities seldom felt they received benefits from the research. So these are the 4 points they are telling you here. What points you have to keep in mind while going for the CBPAR. These points you don't have to follow. You have to keep in your mind that yes, these points should not be raised in your research. First is the topic selected without determining if they addressed real needs of the community. Once you are going to select a topic, you should know that the whatever the community you are going through is there, that issue there, having that kind of issue is there, really they are suffering from that kind of problem or not. You have to keep in mind for selecting your topic. Then studies conducted on communities. Community was only involved as a research subject. Here you don't have to involve the community as a subject only. You have to keep in mind that you have to involve the communities as your research fellows. Okay? Then only you can participate with them for your research work. Third point is no mechanisms for sharing research findings or continuing successful programs. You have to share all your data, all your things with your community members. Right, everyone here?
Right, that's right.
Right.
That's right.
Yes. Then in the fourth point, the communities seldom felt they receive benefits from the research. The most applicable point which we always observe in while doing a research or in the community, that most of the communities felt that they were only the subject, they didn't get any solution or any kind of benefit from your research. So it should not happen in that. You have to provide some kind of benefit from your research to your community. Got everyone here? You have to help them how they can get out of from their problems, how you can help them to get out from their problems there. Right, everyone? So these 4 points you have to keep in your mind. Right? Got this now? So I move forward.
Yeah, you can move forward.
Now here we will discuss some key principles of the CBPR. Principles solely. Now the key principles, these principles are solely guidelines that can and should evolve to reflect the changes in the research context, purpose and the participant. Right?
Right.
Now, first, the recognizes the community as a unit of identity. You have to give some kind of identity to your community, right? You have to give them that kind of priority so that they should feel that they have something, they have that kind of identity that you are thinking about them. Okay?
Okay.
Then build strengths and resources within the community. You have to build strength and resources. Resources are nearly connected to the assets within the community. Facilitates the collaborative partnerships in all phases of the research. All phases of your research, you have to make them feel that they are connected with you. they are collectively helping you for your research, then only they will take interest. It's a fact also, once you will not let anybody know that you are interested in them, then how they will come and talk to you? Is it there? Yes or no? Everyone, what I say here?
Yes.
Once you will tell anybody that I'm interested, then only that person will talk to you. Similarly, the communities also feel so. If you will let them know that yes, we want to work with you, we want to solve your problems here, we want your partnership in my research, you will definitely get their cooperation strengthening way. Okay? Then fourth point is integrates knowledge and action for mutual benefit of all partners. Here it will give you a collaborative knowledge and the action what you have to do with them, with their community, will also help you or benefit for all the partners there. It promotes a co-learning and an empowering process that attends to social inequalities. It will help you to empower the situation of co-learning, which is a beneficial thing. You come along with everyone and start learning with each other. That is a very beneficial part for you as well as for the community also. Then involves a cyclic and interactive process. Iterative process here. It involves a cyclic process, means once you go to your community, you will tell that this problem you are facing, how can we help? They again come to you for the solution of the problem. They will give you the ideas also, which will help to collect the data for yourself also. Seventh point will be the addresses issues from culturally appropriate, contextually based perspectives. The issues which are there, they should be culturally appropriate, contextually, they should be based on the perspectives which they are facing there. Then disseminates the findings and knowledge gained to all partners. Whatever the knowledge you all of you collectively gain there, the community helps you in disseminating it. So whatever I have make you understand in the comparison there, that it is a short or the summary of that CBPAR. Okay, so you can note it down it as a key principles of the CBPAR, as what the CBPAR is going to help you in your research, how the CBPAR is going to help you in the research. Now, this next question which you all of you will get in your mind, that is why CBPAR? Why we are going to learn through the CBPAR only? So here we are explaining it in the way community engaged research takes place under real world conditions, which increases the applicability of its findings to practical applications that improve human health. Meaningful community involvement can also improve the research process itself, and therefore the findings that come out of the study as well. High community involvement will help in developing research questions that are relevant to the issues of concern to the community, recruiting participants, since people are more likely to support the research and researchers when they understand the purpose of the research and how the results may affect them. Got this point, everyone, or not? A little bit confusing for you. Should I explain it, Stanley?
No, we got it.
Okay, Simon, what you got it in this? Tell me. Simon?
I understand.
Yeah. What you got in this point here? Why CBPAR? What they are explaining here? Simon, I'm asking you.
Okay, you were saying that
Yes.
yes, Simeon here.
Yes.
You were saying that the CBPR, the essence of the CBPR is to get the community engaged,
Yes.
and then the success of it, okay, is as a result of the fact that okay, the community is likely to cooperate because because of the derivable benefits they will get from it.
Yeah, I'm asking here why CBPR? You have reasons why you will opt for the CBPR research.
If I get your point correctly, you said the CBPR, which is a community-based research or research-based community, research-based, okay, it takes because it has to do with a real-world situation or condition, okay, and then the essence of it is that it increases the applicability of its findings to real-world situation, or because of its practical application, and that is the essence of it.
I'm not getting you. Tell me again.
Okay, I'm going through it again.
Yes.
The CBR, the CBPAR is important because it is a community-based or community research-based,
Yes.
and its essence is that it increases the practical application of its findings in the community.
Okay.
And then it also improves human health, and that is the essence of it.
Right. Okay. Any other?
Hello?
Yes.
So are you okay with that?
Okay. One point you have cleared here. That is, if we will do CBPAR, we will be using the practical applications to the community of our findings, which will improve the human health over there. Second point, anyone who will tell me? Yes, Richard, tell me, you are raising your hand here.
Yes. The second
Richard,
point
your
would be
voice is very low.
yes. So the second point would be the involvement of the community will help improve the process, and hence the result is far more improved.
Second point, I want that you should explain the second point. With what
Oh, okay. So
you are going to
recruiting participants, since people are more likely to support the research and the researchers when they understand the purpose of the research and how the results affect them. That's what I'm trying to say, that because when you are able to involve the community very much as possible, it improves the process of the whole
I'm
research
not
process.
getting your point, Richard. Here, your voice is very low. Not get hear you.
Sorry, I'm in the office, so I'm trying to not to disturb that. So what I'm trying to
Yes.
say is that because in the research process, the whole community is involved, it improves the process of the whole research, and hence the result comes out better.
Okay.
Yes. Is
Fine.
that okay with you?
Okay. Stephen, you were raising your hand.
Say again.
Stephen.
Sorry.
Yes, I wanted to also just contribute.
Yes, Stephen, are you there?
Yeah, can I go ahead?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm there.
Yeah.
So I think why would use the CBPR is because we want to have the community involved, and once we do that, we're going to have we're going to develop research questions that are relevant, because when we the other point why we should use the CBPR is that when we involve the community, the recruiting participants will be easy, and it will be it will give the community that that sense of belonging, because you wouldn't want to do a research on a subject, or rather a community, and yet the community does not get to be recognized. So we want to have that in our research. So that's the reason, that's one of the reasons why we should use the CBPAR.
Okay. Fine.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, James. James.
So, just to add something else, what I would say is that, especially on the area of developing questions, when it comes to data collection, since you're going to be using the people within the community, they are they've experienced the problems when it comes to, especially when it has to do with qualitative research, data collection, like interviews, and also the group discussions. These people are better placed to interrogate more, and also to tease out some of the things that a stranger or somebody who is alien to the community will not understand pertaining to the particular problem under research. So I think these are some of the things that can help. That help because when we use that approach, the findings will be even more detailed, and it would help us to get to the very root of the problems that they're facing. So basically, that's what I wanted to add.
Say that collectively, whatever the discussions you make with the community will help you to proceed with your research, will help you to get the findings of the research, right?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, fine. Everyone have given me the views here. Okay, Justice, would you like to say something on this?
Hello, Ma. Okay, let me add something to what my brothers just said. Actually, because CBPAR, you are involving the community members in your research. And from the starting, from the idea inception, you developed the research questions with them. And since they are part of the research and you are involving them in whatever steps you are going to undertake, it will help you, the researcher, to be able to get the real situation underground, because you are not excluding them. And you involve them, they will be able to even tell you those people in authorities, those who can give you better information regarding your research. As such, because you have involved them in the research and they are able to even give you key informant or key stakeholders whom you can retrieve more information to support your project, they will all be in one accord with you, because your questions were developed with them, the objectives was developed with them. As such, your research will not have any negative implication on them, because whatever you are going to produce out there, whatever you are going to bring out, is a true representation of the situation underground. So as such, they will be able to give you the real situation, or they'll be able to cope with you so far as they understand your purpose or mission of being in their community.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay, fine. Thank you, Justice. Yes, everyone. In this, all of you have tried a lot to explain, and you were on nearby to a right point to explain why we are going to use the CBPR research for our project. It is just one point come over here is whatever the findings you get, you take them to the practical applications to the community to improve that human health. Okay, everyone? First point is this. Second is meaningful community when involved with you in your project. It improves the research process itself, and therefore the findings that come out of the study as well are more important for the community as well as for you, for your project also. Got everyone in these 2 points here?
Yes, got it, got it, got it.
Right. Now we are here, we were discussing later on
Yeah.
that community involvement will help in developing research programs that are relevant to the issues, then recruiting the participants, since people are more likely to support the researchers when they understand the purpose of the research and how the results may affect them. First of all, I would like to tell you that here we are taking the name community involved will help whatever the project we are going for. In that project, some other higher researchers, academicians, the partners are going to be involved. Why they are involved, what they will do in by involving them, what they will do developing research questions, okay, that are relevant to the issues of the community. Then they will help you in recruiting the participants, a committee which you will form for your research. For that, you will recruit a participant which will be from the higher community. Since people are more likely to support the research and researchers when they understand the purpose of the research and how the results may affect them, will help you knowing this. Then
Yeah.
identifying risk associated with the participation and helping develop appropriate ways to protect the participants. This collective knowledge with the community members will help you in identifying the risk associated with the participation. Okay? What kind of problems you can face while the participation, and it will help you in develop appropriate ways to protect the participants. You can form a new way to go forward for your research by protecting your participants. Then the higher community will improving the study and instrument design through community input to produce user-friendly, culturally sensitive, accurate, and valid practices and measures. Right? They will providing important explanation of results when community is involved in analysis. Now, next point, creating the opportunity to build greater trust and respect between the academic researchers and the communities. This will also build up a kind of trust between the researcher and the community, which will help you further for your project. Then leading to real improvements in the community. That is what we have discussed before here, that your findings will really help your community how they can come out from their problems. Okay, everyone?
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear
Okay,
you.
yes, 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 that's fine.
Now, we have already discussed these tables. Okay, now the class, I am stopping here. Okay, everyone? Till by
Okay.
CBP,
Yes, we can hear you.
right? And later on, other points we will discuss in our next class. Got this?
Okay.
All right.
Dr. John is very late here. Okay, fine. Final class will be tomorrow at 1 p.m. Okay, everyone?
Yes, understood.
All of you are having? Yes, Emmanuel, your mic is on mute.
Yes, I heard what you said.
Yes. So, any problems right now till here?
Shipra, I wanted to find out, do we have this document uploaded on the students' dashboard?
They are not get uploaded in the student account. You can
I'm
get.
asking if, yeah, I was asking if there's is the particular document uploaded to the student's account.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay,
And if you
okay,
don't found them there, you can ask to James. Okay.
okay, okay, all right, okay.
Right now, I am winding up with the point here of why we have to use the CBPAR research. Okay. And later on in the next class, we will discuss the implementation and the potential impact. Once this chapter of CBPR will completed, then only it will get uploaded on the student account. Got it, everyone? Emmanuel,
Yes, got it.
Yes,
Yeah,
we got
yeah.
it.
once I will complete with this CBPR, then only it will get uploaded on that. So that you will get the explanation on this also. And then once you will read it again, you will get the knowledge.
Hello?
Yes, hello?
Yes. Can we get it uploaded before so that we can read along and get a clear understanding as we also go through with us? It helps for us to get a better understanding if we're able to read ahead.
Yes.
Richard.
Yes, Richard. What you are asking that why it should get uploaded before my lecture?
Yes. If it's uploaded on the listing, we can get a chance to read get a rough reading through it. And then when we are discussing, we'll have a clear idea. And then when we have it, we revise it to give us a better understanding. I think your mic is mute.
What, Richard? What you want to say?
Yes, we didn't hear what you were saying initially. I think.
Are you trying to say that before my lecture, why this document is not uploaded on the student account?
Well, I haven't.
Yes.
I haven't cross-checked, so I don't know. But I'm just suggesting that if anything, some of these documents could be given us beforehand, so that we can do a rough reading before your lecture section, and then it gives us a better position to be able to understand.
Okay. So you want that before my lecture, you can read it these documents, right?
Thank you.
Yes.
But you will get these documents after my lecture because it's easy for you to understand those points which I have explained here, right? You will
All
get
right.
this.
Yeah.
You will get these documents. It's not like that. We will not give you, but you will be able to understand these documents when I will explain you. Okay?
Yeah, that works.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Yes. You are raising your hand.
Hello, Miss Shipra.
Yes.
This is Precious.
Yeah, Precious, tell me.
Okay. Our class is later today, right?
Yeah, after that.
Okay. Okay. Were you able to sort the proposed topics with the management so we can begin abstract write-up?
Of course, we will get it. As soon I have told you yesterday also that you have to send me the abstract and your proposed topics with that. As Justice
Oh,
has sent me, and I have forwarded it to the management. Okay. So by
okay. So
today, you just write down a small abstract for that, and then send it to me with the topics.
okay. That means I need to. I'll have to narrow it down to just one topic because I can't write abstract for 5 topics. Initially I sent you 5 topics, but from what you're saying now, I think I need to just narrow it down to one topic and write an abstract for just that one topic and submit.
Okay, if you want to do a one topic, you can write down that topic. Okay, we will tell you later on whether you are able to opt for that topic or not. Okay,
Okay, beautiful. Okay.
but if you want that from the 5 topics, any kind of topic we give to you for your project, it will also be fine. We will choose the topic and we will give it to you.
Okay. All right, no problem then. I'll send it today. Thank you.
Fine. On my
All
email
right.
ID, shifra@yesbut.org.
Yes, I have your email. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, fine. Every ONA, you are very late. What happened?
Ms. Shifra, when I woke up, I forgot to switch on my data, so I just saw the WhatsApp message in the group.
Okay. So right now
Hello.
I'm signing up with the class here. Okay.
Hello, please, I have a question I
Yes.
want to ask. Please, this current meeting, is it for Masters for Environmental Management System? Because that's the course which I'm doing, and I don't know which of this is for my class.
Is for all the children, bachelor's, PhD, as well as the masters. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. And some of the students who have joined here, those who are not able to understand the CBPR meaning easily in their last class, so they have joined here also.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so
Thank you.
don't get worried about.
Okay, so that means
Yes, Richard.
hello.
Now your voice is loud.
Yeah, that means this is
Yes, that means this is Richard. Richard, I'm thinking that he's having some
I
network.
think he's
general
having a
paper,
network
right?
problem.
Write them, Richard.
Hello.
Write on the chat.
Yes.
Write your question on chat.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Write the question in the chat this thing, in the chat profile.
Okay.
Are you writing, Richard? I'm waiting here for you. Write on fast. Yes, Richard. Yes, Richard. Have you written? Richard? Richard Nana, I'm talking to you. Have you written? Question?
Yes, this is Amos. Want to ask, does that mean this is a joint class? Joint for bachelor, MSc, and PhD students?
See, Amos, I have told you earlier about this, that this CBPAR course for the 2 months is for everyone, that is for the bachelor's, master's, as well as the PhDs. Okay, and after completing this project, then only you are eligible to go for your next specific focused project which you have opted for. Okay, everyone?
Yes, understood.
Yeah.
Yes, understood.
I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay.
Richard, write down on chat. Your voice is getting very disturbed.
Okay.
Just write on chat. I'm seeing here, waiting for you, especially here, to write down. So, everyone, you are through with your questions here? Shall I wind up now?
Yes, you can go ahead.
Yes, madam.
So we'll meet in the next session tomorrow. Okay, we'll explain the forward one part of your CPR. Okay. Thank you all. Bye.
Actually,
Thank you
madam, I
too.
can't get
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you too.